Hello and welcome to our day 5 of our Into the New Year Yoga Challenge. And I think you know what's coming today. It is the core flow. So we'll be creating that internal fire that is related to our Manipura chakra. And it's going to be pretty intense in some places. But please take it slow, take it easy if you need to. There's always, space and time for challenging yourself. But if you need to pull back, pull back. So we're going to start in lying down position. I find that I like to start my core classes lying down because it's going to be quite intense during the practice anyway. So you can bring the soles of your feet onto the ground, allowing your knees to gently rest against one another, and bring both of your hands onto the belly. Closing the eyes for a couple of moments, just for us to arrive, to feel the breath. Feel the center of our belly, feeling that fire slowly building up. Try to soften the face, the shoulders, concentrating purely on the movement of your belly. This energy center has to do a lot with our creativity, that drive for life, the challenges that we take. So we'll be balancing this exact energy center. Sometimes if we feel stagnant in life, unmotivated, lacking that fire, lacking that heat, this means that the energy there perhaps is a little bit blocked or stagnant. So our yoga practice helps us to stimulate these certain energy channels, freeing the energy, allowing it to flow freely all around our bodies. Very nice. Just one more breath, perhaps taking it deeply into your belly, into your lungs, and then exhaling through the mouth. Very lovely. All right, let's bring our knees into the chest, just hugging ourselves into a really cozy ball. And if you can now, relax your arms in front of you, keeping that tuck position here. You should feel how the center of the belly, the core, switches on. And this is what we want. Shoulders stay lifted off the mat. Good. You keep the breath going. Whew. Feeling it already, feeling a little shake. That is a good sign. One last breath. And exhale, relax the shoulders down. Very well done. Extending the left leg in front. Very similarly to what we just did, we're just going to be introducing a little bit of leg movement. So bringing the chest and the knee towards kind of each other, towards one another. And from here, we're just going to swap the legs. Yep, so keeping the shoulders lifted, we are kind of cycling, yeah? So the core is really active. It is tough, I know. Whew. Squeeze the knee in, squeeze the knee in. Good. Keep going. Let's do another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You can do this. 2, and 1. Whew. Relax the shoulders, relax the head down. Trust me, this is difficult for me too. All right, maybe just a bit of a wiggle, the knees to the right and to the left. Doesn't really do much for the core, but it gives us an opportunity to relax and just pause in between the takes. Okay, now extending the legs up towards the ceiling. We're just going to be holding this straight leg position essentially. Again, lifting the shoulders, keeping the core contracted, and just holding this position statically, no movement, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All done. All right, let's rock up into seated. Coming into our tabletop position. So hands and knees. And going through a few cats and cows just to stretch a little bit through the abdominal wall as well. So as you inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round, looking now towards the belly button. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking up. Exhale, rounding. A few more like this in your own pace. Very nice. Exhale, and the last round. Exhale, very lovely. All right, let's bring ourselves onto the left side, pivoting the shin behind you. Right leg extends, reaching the right arm up towards the ceiling. Then we lift the right leg off the floor. Holding this here, you should feel how the core switches on. Good, static. One more inhale, and as you exhale, bend the knee and the elbow, draw them towards one another. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 1. Exhale. Good. Extend. And here, bend the knee. See if you can grab the foot here behind you. Might be a little bit tricky, so don't worry if that doesn't happen. And now just opening up through the chest and through the front part of the body, giving the core a bit of a stretch. Good. 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Good, changing up the sides, so just moving the other way. I'm gonna just twist myself so I can see you guys. And then the right arm, the right knee onto the floor. Left arm extends, left leg lifts. Very nice, holding it. Core is active. Keeping the position nice and stable and strong. 1 more breath. And knee to the elbow as you crunch. 4 more. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. And 1. Exhale. Extend back. Either hold here or find that bind, grabbing onto the foot, kicking the foot gently behind you, opening up the chest and the abdominal wall. Good. A few breaths. Exhale. The last one. And exhale. Good. Slowly release. Extend the leg, hand down, pivot the shin back, plank pose. We love the planks, that's for sure. 1 more inhale here. And now forearms onto the ground, knees, belly onto the ground. Sphinx pose. Again, finding a bit of a stretch here, making sure that you press the forearms down, shoulders not collapsing down, so really lengthen the neck. Press the tops of the feet into the floor, squeeze the glutes. After all, this is a bit of a back bend. Keep your chin tucked. And imagine that you want to slide the forearms back. This will encourage your heart to open a little bit more, and you'll feel a deeper stretch through the abdominals. Good. 1 more breath. Exhale. Now, if you can, lift the elbows off the mat. Keep squeezing the glutes. We're just coming into a deeper cobra. Shoulders relaxed. 1 more inhale. And exhale, release. Elbows to the mat, hands underneath the shoulders, back into our downward facing dog. Good. From here, just settle down. Feet hip width distance apart, whatever that is your preference. Very good. From here, let's reach that right leg towards the sky. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Draw the knee towards the nose and take the foot through and in between the hands. From here, pivot the back foot at 90 degrees. Rise up, warrior 2. Straight away, tucking the tail under so you're not arching, you're not losing the engagement through the core. So everything here is active. Arms extended. Very good. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's extend through the front leg. And exhale, moving into our triangle pose, Trikonasana. Right hand outside of the right foot, just next to that ankle. And just hover. Don't touch the ground. Don't bring the hand onto the block. Just hover. This will keep the core active. Doing a little bit more work, essentially. Good. Now, if you can, reach for the floor. We're just going to reposition the top arm, bringing it above the head and parallel to the ground. And if you can, now reach the right arm off the floor and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was a strong one. Lifting up, warrior 2, and exhale, reverse. Now just to lengthen through the right side of the body into that side body stretch. Very nice. Inhale and exhale. Let's windmill the hands down. Framing the foot, we take it back into one-legged plank. Inhale, knee to the nose, exhale. 4 more times. Exhale, 3, exhale, 2, and 1. Good, back into your plank and downward facing dog, exhale. Very lovely. Take a breath in and release. Good, feet to touch. Left leg reaches back, 3-legged dog, inhale. Knee to the nose and step the foot through, exhale. Pivoting the back foot at 90 degrees, rising up into warrior 2. Again, pelvis tucked, everything is strong and engaged. Good, breathing in and out. Now extend through the front leg, inhale. Moving through the waist forward, left hand outside of that ankle, looking up. Making sure you're hovering off the mat, you're not putting the hand down. Good. One more inhale. And now hand to the mat or to the block. Position the right arm parallel to the ground. Either stay here, optional, or lift the left arm off the mat. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rising up, warrior 2. And exhale to reverse, looking up, finding that length here through the left side. One more inhale, and windmill the hands down into one-legged plank, so left leg stays in the air. Inhale, knee to the nose, exhale, 4, exhale, 3, 2, 1. Good, downward facing dog. Finding ourselves here. Let it out. Don't be afraid to make noise. Use your voice here to help you get through this challenge. Okay, let's soften our knees. Your choice to hop or step into seated, so however you would like to get there. And we find our Navasana boat pose. So knees towards the chest. You can hold on like this, although your core is not gonna activate as much. So I suggest letting your arms in front of you and just enjoy yourself. You know, take a little smile. Imagine that you're somewhere underneath a palm tree, just enjoying the sun as the core does the work. Good, one more breath, everyone. And let's cross the ankles here. Bring your hands next to the hips. Option to bring the hands onto the blocks. And we lift the hips off the floor. Maybe you lift one foot off the floor. Maybe both. Holding it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, back into our high boat. This time with a bit of a variation of twisting. So as we twist to the left, we extend the right leg in front. Back in the center and swap. So going for this little circuit. Keep twisting. Don't forget to breathe. Nice, you can do this. You can do this. Good, let's go for the next 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to the chest. Hug it in. Drop the feet to the floor if needed. Okay. Rolling onto our backs again. Take it slow. Draw the soles of your feet in. Allow your knees to go to the sides. From here, we bring our arms in front. And we're going to be doing very tiny pulses towards the feet. Yep. So just like this, you don't need to create a big, range of motion here. It's very, very tiny. Keep going. Keep the chin tucked so the neck doesn't get tired. Good. Let's go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, 1. Oh. Relax down. Allow your knees again to maybe collapse into one another. Hands into the belly. Just a moment to reset. Let the breath go. Good. One more inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Knees to the chest. We rock up. From here, feet on the ground. You might want to keep your hands almost as wide as your mat. We'll be going through reverse tabletop, lifting the hips and into our L-sit. So hips slide just in between your arms and you hover the hips. Feet stay on the floor. Your heels stay on the floor. So when you're ready, inhale up. Exhale into that L-sit. Inhale up. Exhale, L-sit. Good, keep going. Exhale. Woo. Nice and warm, I know. 2 more like this. Last one, and then we hold the L-sit for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Release. I know this was tough for sure. L-sits, it's such a difficult asana to do, but hopefully, as you repeat these different exercises, you just get stronger and stronger and stronger. There's no other way. You do get stronger if you do it. Okay, so from here, very similarly, we're just gonna try adding a little bit of lifting the legs. So this really targets our deep pelvic muscles, okay? So again, option to bring your hands onto your props, books or blocks. This will just make your arms longer and hence it is easier to do. So pushing into the floor, lifting the hips, lifting one foot and releasing, lifting the other, releasing, and just going for a couple of moments. Try to really release the foot gently down. Good. Let's do 2 more on both sides. Last one. Good. And release. Very nicely done. Okay, crossing the ankles onto our forearms again, into that Sphinx pose again, just to lengthen through the abdominals. They've been working hard, so we want to give them a bit of a stretch. Keep squeezing the glutes, the tops of your feet pressing into the ground. And then if you want, lift your elbows off the mat. See where this takes you, see how you feel. Good. One more inhale. And exhale to release. Hands underneath the shoulders, toes tucked back into your downward facing dog. Release it all out, sigh it all out. Very, very good. Okay. When you're ready, we sweep the right leg towards the sky into 3-legged dog. Inhale, knee to the nose. We take the foot through. Exhale. Now hover your belly off the front thigh. Bring the arms back, finding this arrowhead pose. Draw the back heel back, making sure that kneecap is lifting. You're not collapsing into the knee. The core is strong. Everything stays stable, in a good position. Good. One more inhale and exhale. From here, sway the arms up into your high lunge, back into your warrior 2 as you exhale. Now reverse warrior, inhale, and into our half moon. So bringing the right hand onto the block or onto the floor, we bring the left arm towards the ceiling. So similarly to what we did at the beginning, these crunches knee to elbow, we're gonna try doing this here. So a bit more challenging, but why not? We can do this. So when you're ready, inhale, elbow to the knee, exhale. Good. 4 more. Exhale. 3. Woo. Exhale. 2. Exhale. And 1. Exhale. Very nice. Bring it back into your half moon. Soften the front knee. Take it back. Warrior 2. Windmilling the hands down. Inhaling into your plank pose. And Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward facing dog. Enjoy the stretch. Inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Good, breathing in and letting go. Well done. Left leg to the sky, into that three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to the nose, take the foot through and in between the hands. Arms go back, belly hovers off the front thigh, neck stays long. Good. I know it is pretty tough, this one, but you can do this. Stay low. One more breath. And exhale. Good. Arms up. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Inhale. And into your half moon as you exhale. Again, use breaths if needed. Find the position. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale. Knee to the elbow. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Exhale, 2, exhale, and 1. Exhale, slowly return. Exhale, take it back, warrior 2. Breathing in. Windmill the hands down. Take it into your plank. Inhale. One last chaturanga. Exhale. Upward facing dog. Inhale. And downward facing dog. Exhale. Very nice. When you're ready, knees soft, we look forward, hop or step into seated. And we'll be lowering our bodies onto the mat. So arms in front, round through the spine. Take it easy, take it slow, and just follow my guidance. We want to kind of pause halfway, then pulse a little bit more forward, and then begin lowering towards the mat again. Pause, don't move. Nudge a little bit forward and begin again. Why not make this more interesting? Pause, nudge forward, and lower back towards the ground. Last little pause, and then release all the way down. Woo, very good. All right, the last few things. Legs extend, open them wide. So this will be also an inner thigh stretch. Why not? Arms forward, and again, tiny, tiny pulses towards the top of the mat. Beginning, keep the feet flexed, core is contracting, doing the work. Keep pulsing. Woo, good. The last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring your knees in towards the chest. I know. We're nearly there. Legs extend towards the ceiling. One of my favorite exercises, and really tough ones actually. We'll be lowering the legs in kind of 3 stages towards the ground. So going here, pausing, and pausing almost like, just hovering off the floor essentially. And then we come back. So hopefully now we're doing this together. So starting position and then lowering roughly 30 degrees, pressing the belly button in, making sure your lower back stays glued to the floor. Lowering another 30 degrees or so. Whoo. And one more round. Hovering off the floor. And coming back up. That's it. Let's do one more round, okay? So from here, 30 degrees, just kind of enjoying ourselves, chilling. Another 30 degrees, whoo, shaking a little bit, and another 30 degrees. Good, for 3, 2, 1, knees to the chest this time. Well done. Really, really well done. Okay, let's extend the left leg in front, right knee into the chest. Right leg extends. We're gonna try kind of walking our hands along that leg. Maybe you walk towards the ankle, maybe towards the heel, maybe you stay here, which is perfectly fine. You lift the shoulders. We wanna engage the core a little bit. Of course, we're holding on to the leg, so the core is a little bit sleepy, but we want to get into that hamstring stretch just for a few breaths. Good. And then once you feel ready, you can kind of slide your hands back towards the thigh, and then we're gonna release the thigh Now the core switches on. Keep the left foot flexed. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Slowly extend the leg. Change the legs. Left leg extends. Walk your hand along the leg. Lift the shoulders. Good, just to get into the hamstring stretch. Nice and easy. And then we walk the hands back. And we release and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, release, release. Let's just extend the legs to the opposite corners of our mat. Give ourselves a moment of this blissful Shavasana. Relax the feet, relax the hands, the arms, the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and release. Feel free to stay here for a little bit longer if you like. Otherwise, begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle the toes, the fingers. Gently move your head from side to side. Then drawing those knees into the chest for a nice little hug. And rolling onto the right side. And then from there, with your eyes closed, we arrive into seated position. Noticing the body, noticing whatever that goes on internally, feeling that internal fire, the center of the core, feeling that energy that we've just moved all around. So thank yourself for this practice. Thank yourself for another day on your mat. And of course, I thank you so, so much for keep on coming back. Stay strong. We can do this. I'll see you at day 6.